Capricorn, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Capricorn, in today's reading, I'm going to give you one from the Denise Lynn Oracle card, one from the Joe Wall. Do your reading and then clarify it. So I wanted to let you guys also know that thank you so much for returning to see my videos. I appreciate it so much. Had to take some time out for myself to heal, to re-energize, stuff like that. All right, so let's get started on your reading, you guys. All right, Capricorn, see what's going on for you. Take what resonates with you, Capricorn, and leave the rest. This is for Capricorn, for your highest good. It says, distant thunder, clear the air. Wow. So, you know, maybe there's something you're holding on to, or maybe there's something that you just need to really let go and just walk away from. It's time to clear it, okay? Whatever it is. Wow. And then you have one from here for Capricorn for their highest good. You have Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for the mind, body, and spirit. Wow. So Archangel Raphael is definitely here to help you, to clear your mind, to heal you from within and out. You know, maybe you're holding on to a lot of things that are going on because you do have that, you know, clear the air card. Wow. All right, so Capricorn, let's see what's going on. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Capricorn, 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 Capricorn. One for the current. This is for Capricorn for their highest good. One for the situation. One for the past or now. For what's hidden. For the hopes and fears. What you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Oh, okay. And at the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Strength card, which we are right now in a tarot. We are in the Leo full moon. There's a lot of sadness here. I feel like you're in your emotions a lot, definitely. So we start off with the Seven of Swords, which is not really a good card to have because it's a card of betrayal, of getting away with things, you know. I feel like there was some kind of betrayal going on in your life, you know, some kind of deceit. We'll see what the cards in front of it say, okay? You have the Justice card here for the situation. The Justice card is definitely talking about that, you know, there is justice here. Things are going to balance out for you. You could be dealing with a legal matter, or there's some kind of truth that you needed to hear or see. But we'll see. You have the Star card here. You know, they're asking you to keep your faith, you know, to keep your hope, you know, that things are going to fall into place where you need them to. I feel like it's now. I feel like you just want to feel better about things. You do have the King of Swords up here. I feel like you're very bold, very strong-willed. You know how to do things, but you can also be very stubborn at times, you know. I feel like you need to start focusing on things, you know, really focus on everything. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shake my table. And then you have the Three of Cups here. The Three of Cups for the hopes and fears. I feel like you are definitely have a lot of support from friends and family. I feel like there could be some kind of togetherness or community. I also feel like there could be some kind of celebration here also. You have the Queen of Cups here. Really have compassion and forgiveness for everything that's been going on. Really take care of yourself, nurture yourself, and really start to trust your intuition also. You have the Empress here also. They're asking you to really just be grateful for everything that's been going on and that good things that you have in your life, the abundance that you have. The little things that you really don't really look at, you know, a place to sleep on, a bed to sleep in, warm towels, a roof over your head, you know, stuff like that. Really I also feel also too that you need to put your energy into something that is going to be creative, something that's going to make you happy. Also, and then you have the Queen of Wands here for the outcome. They're asking you not to let anybody steal your light, not to be strong-willed, to be confident, to do what you need to do, because that's what she does. You know, she doesn't care what anybody says or does around her. She does her own thing. She's very unique. She's her own person, and that's what you need to do, and that's the outcome of it. Okay, so let us see what is going on for you, Capricorn. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Capricorn. The cards are already pre-shuffled. I just like to shuffle them a couple minutes more. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Capricorn? Take what resonates with you, Capricorn, and leave the rest. This is for Capricorn. Wow. Okay. Interesting. All right. So you do start off with the Seven of Swords, but I feel like, you know, this is whatever it was that you went through, you know, whatever betrayal or deceit or whatever it was, you know, I feel like, you know, you are going to rise above it. You know, they're asking you to really, you know, be strong-willed about everything that's been happening. You know, you have the Empress card, you have the King of Pentacles here, and you have the King of Swords here. And they're all like royalty here. They're all like, you know, very strong-willed, very, they know what they need to do to move forward. And that's you, you know. You still have that knowledge that, you know, you're very intelligent, you're very loving, you're still in that mode, and they're telling you, you know, there is definitely abundance, there is clarity here, you know, there is strong foundation here that you have. There's also a lot of ideas that you want to put out there, so leave this Seven of Swords behind and just move forward on this, everything that's going on in your life, like what you have, the knowledge that you have, the ideas that you want to put it out there. I feel like there's a lot of stability here, strong foundation. I feel like you're going to be able to make things grow, to make things work out for you. That for you not to be just wallowing in this Seven of Swords here, okay? Because you really need to. Whatever it is, you know, you just need to clear it out, because there's so many good things coming in for you. Wow, very nice, you guys, very nice. You have the Justice card here, Capricorn. And why is the Justice card here? From a card. So you do have the Justice card, so things are definitely going to balance out. I feel like there was a truth here that you have to see, or you needed to see. I also feel like you could also be dealing with some kind of legal matter. I feel like you need to start thinking positive and everything, because things are definitely going to balance out. And there is definitely justice here. There's also karma. There are things that that are going to change, but because you already have achieved a lot in your life, Capricorn. So you're moving forward. Even the wheel is turning in your favor. So just know that. You got to think positive in everything, you know, because you are the one that creates the world around you. You're the one that puts everything out there, okay? Really need to start healing from everything from the past and just move forward, because, you know, even though you feel like, you know, it's been a letdown or everything has gone the way it is, you know, you're still going to move forward. Things are going to change for the better and not the worse, okay? So just know that. You have really good cards here. It's just these little things that just are keeping you back, you know. So really think positive about everything, because like I said, you know, you're manifesting everything that you're speaking, everything that you're thinking. And definitely there's justice here, okay? You are achieving a lot in your life. You do have the Star card, and they're asking you to keep your faith, to keep your hope. You know, there is definitely, you're going to start feeling better. Things are going to start moving, you know, forward. So just know that. You have the King of, and I do believe it's now. You have the King of Swords. And why is the King of Swords here? One more card. Wow. So the King of Swords is here, and the King of Swords is talking about really, really being bold, really being focused. You know, really stand in your power and speak your truth about things. You know what it is that you want to speak about, and really communicate better. Like really try not to be too harsh or mean to people when you're talking to them. Okay, because I feel like you're very overwhelmed with everything. I feel like you've been carrying a lot on your shoulders, and I feel like you really need to start setting boundaries. Like in order for you not to feel like this, it's time for you to start saying no. It's time for you to start setting boundaries for yourself. I feel like you need to have compassion and forgiveness for everything that's been going on in your life, no matter what. I feel like you need to open your heart. Could be you could be going through like some kind of healing here, that I feel, but I feel like you need to put your energy into something that is going to make you happy, like create something that's going to make you happy and put your energy into that. I also feel like I said, you know, really have that compassion and forgiveness for everything that's going on. Even if it seems bad, like if you're like upset and you're like, heck no, you know, really try to, because you know it's hard to live life without that compassion and that forgiveness. You know, you're not doing it for that person. You're not going to go walk to that person and say, hey, I forgive you. No, you're not doing that. You're doing that for yourself, like within you. Just forgive yourself. You know, have compassion. Don't let that person make you so hard, or whatever it is that they have done to you, or whoever did this to you. You know, really have that compassion and forgiveness, and really start setting boundaries about things that's going on in your life. You have the Three of Cups here for the hopes and the fears. Why is the Three of Cups? Well, my card. Wow. Okay. So you've been going through a lot of changes here, and I feel like you know you do have a lot of support around you from your friends and your family. I feel like you need to open up your intuition, or use your intuition when you're doing things, because there has been a lot of endings, a lot of changes coming in. You know, you're going through this huge transformation. Things have changed for you, a lot, you know, and they're asking you to that you're not alone, that you have friends around you, people that love you, family that care about you, you know, that you're just not alone, that you have the divine also behind you, but that you have their support in everything that you're doing. And they're asking you to open up your intuition, to use your intuition when you're making decisions also, that you need to trust the way you're feeling on things, okay? Because you have that inner power, but you need to start using it. Wow, that's nice. I like that. I also feel like there could be some kind of a blessing coming in for you also here. That's what I'm feeling here. Also with the Queen of Cups, why is Queen of Cups here? Hold on, you guys. Let me see something really quick, okay? Okay. Also feel like you need to trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself in everything that you're doing. Okay. The Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here for Capricorn? Home card. Wow. All right. So, you know, you have really been through a lot, Capricorn. You know, really find your courage and your strength to continue to keep going no matter what. You do have the Queen of Cups, and they're asking you to really nurture yourself, really take care of yourself, your mind, your body, your soul. Really take care of yourself, like rest when you're needing it, take it easy, you know. Because I feel like you're going through this huge transformation, and you're also going through a healing at the same time. Because things have changed for you. A lot of things have changed, and they're not the same anymore. Really trust your intuition on things, you know, because I feel like you're really overwhelmed with a lot. You know, you have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is definitely talking about that there were things that you didn't see, things that you're like not wanting to see, things that are making you feel like you're stuck or you can't move forward, because this person here on this card, they can clearly move. They can easily take off that blindfold, but they choose not to, because it's like they don't want to see it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to feel it. They just want to just be there like, okay, you know. And then you also have this card where it says the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is saying, you know, you're in your mind all the time about everything that has been going on, that even though, you know, there's a lot of good things, you're still in your mind about it. And they're asking you to really try to release that, to really try to go within and meditate, to give yourself that self-love, self-care that you need, and really have that compassion and that forgiveness because you really need it. Also, trust your intuition on things. You do have the Empress card here for what you need to work on. And why is the Empress here? One more card. Wow. So, with the Empress card, I feel like you really need to have a lot of gratitude for everything that you have. Really try to express yourself more better. Okay, really focus on the good things instead of the bad things. Okay, even if it's just the little things around you. A home, a car, place to sleep. Really focus on the good instead of the bad. I feel like you have a lot of ideas that you want to put out there, but a lot of things hold you back. There's a decision that you're definitely going to be making very soon, but you need to take off that blindfold. You have it here on the Eight of Swords also. She's blindfolded, and here she's blindfolded. It's like there are things that you're just not really seeing and comprehending, and you really need to really start focusing on things, okay? Start focusing. You have all these kings here that they know how to do things, and they focus so much on their work and the things that they need to do. This is that's what they're telling you. Focus. It's time to start focusing, Capricorn. They're asking you to clear your energy, to switch your energy, to think positive and to go within, because there is a lot of things that you're trying to search for. There's answers that you're looking for. There's things that you want to know why. And then you're in your mind a lot. And they're asking you to go within. Try to meditate. Take a walk without your phone. Take a walk without anything that, anything electronic. Leave it and just go for a walk. Clear your mind. Try to go within. Try to do some kind of form of meditation also is what they're asking you to do. So you can receive the answers that you're looking for, because the answers are within you. Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? On my card. Wow. All right. So you do have the Queen of Cups here, and you have the Queen of Wands here. So you start off with the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is definitely asking you to find your courage and your confidence about everything that's been going on. Even though it seems like it's like never going to work out, or things didn't work out the way you wanted to, or you have been let down by everything that's been going on. You still need to find your courage and your confidence. Okay, be assertive. Let nothing steal your light. And really stop caring about what everybody thinks and what they're doing. Who cares? They're asking you to really pursue your passions, okay, and do your own thing. Like, don't let anybody take anything away from you. You have your own ways, your own unique ideas, to start putting them out there, to put your energy into that. Find your courage, your confidence to move away from all this negativity that you have on you. The worry, the worry, not really seeing things, not wanting to see things, really get away from all that, because you need to. I feel like your energy is like kind of like blocked, because it's like you keep going back, but there's so many things here that want to come in, and you just need to let them come in. You have the Queen of Cups again. So they're asking you to really take care of yourself, really nurture yourself, really take care of yourself, really give yourself that self-care and set boundaries. Really stop listening to the news, to the negativity around us, around the world. Stop listening to that, because it only brings us all down. You are definitely going through this huge transformation, a judgment, whatever it is that you want to call it. You are changing. You are going through a huge change. You are not the same person that you used to be because of everything that has happened. And it's a given, because you've been through a lot, Capricorn. Keep going, keep pushing forward, and don't give up on anything, okay? Because there is a lot of good things. It's just that you're going through so much right now. Find your patience, set boundaries and open your heart, because you really need to, okay? All right, so Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.